Hello everybody, it's vanburman here. Welcome back to another video of some description. We're going to be looking at a game that's actually out on demo at the minute, but I believe it comes out on the 28th of October, called Livber. I'm probably pronouncing that massively incorrectly. It's like a novel, like branching choices kind of game, but it's, from what I gather, a little bit racy. So, don't know how badly I'll get. I'm not really that fussed about being demonetized, so that's fine. Don't want any like massive restrictions. Would be better. So we do have English or Turkish. My Turkish isn't like that great, so I think we'll stick with English. And before I was going to get into the main menu and everything and have a look at the settings and stuff, but I thought we should read this particular screen through together, so you understand what you're getting into. I think I'm only going to do the one video on this. This is, like I say, this is a demo. Anyone can go and play it. I have been sent a Steam key for free to review, but yeah, ultimately it depends how much I like it. Depends how different it is from the demo version and how much new stuff is in there. So this is a psychological horror, I believe, kind of game with branching choices. So I will read it out. The shadowed path beneath your steps has led you here. But before you take another step, make sure your mind is ready. Beyond this strange path you will encounter blood. Thick with the stain of sin. Limbs torn apart in hatred. The suffering dread of love turned possessive. And the ecstatic lust of unbridled desire. Okay, lovely. If you're still here, then go on. I mean, I am still here. I've sort of signed up for this now because you already know what waits. Well, we know the themes of what wait beyond. The experience ahead contains depictions of blood, gore, violence, and sexuality. Oh, well, I'm going to do like a full run. So I guess it depends how far we get from the choices that I make. Am I particularly well known for making good choices? Well, it is just a video game, so we will see. I will move my camera around if it's wrong, basically, at some point. The only thing to note is my camera might look a little bit different. I have changed my previous camera with a new one since, or basically my backup camera was my camera that I used for my videos and stuff, and I've now put my main camera in instead. So there is actually... So I've actually been given a streamer code. I don't know if we should play it first and then do it or not. But yeah, I've been sent one, which I guess you guys can also use as well. And I thought, let's see what it is. I mean, as a way of enticing me in to see what's going on. Oh yes, Yell the cat, the chief eating officer. I've seen this guy's picture before. I haven't played it yet. But to get a thank you from a cat is always very nice. I mean, I presume that I'm allowed to share this. I don't see why I would. I imagine it's probably the same message to everybody. But there you go. And an email address to reach. I suppose that's probably not top secret, but anyway. Your support keeps both my humans motivated and my food bowl full. Okay, well, I'm glad that I was able to assist Yell in his cat domination. I am well aware of the trials and tribulations that are faced there, but hopefully we don't have any issues for me to go back with. Although I do. Oh, Yell the cat has his own email address. Interesting. Well, yeah. I mean, I have reported back on some things, like when I did the Erica one and stuff, and I think they made some changes. They made a patch change, and I've had other ones that have had smaller changes made. But yeah, generally, I do try to be a good Samaritan when it comes to this sort of thing, because it's always worth noting. And they seem to have made a very recent update to the... How do I get off this and the same back? So they've had a bug fix, which is good. Maybe they've had some stuff highlighted to them as well. And yeah, it's nice that I guess as they get close to release, the demo is quite interesting. So there should be some good art, voice lines, I think, as well. Lots of other stuff. So I'm hoping that I can do a playthrough in a full video. We'll see. Always apprehensive about these type of things. So I'm not sure if we're going to get a narrator Or do I need to narrate? Maybe. I see her in my dreams, her and that house on the edge of a cliff. Everything changed after reading that letter. The one bearing her name, my old love, Lilith. Nothing ever good happened when your old love was called Lilith, just so you know. Um, 5 years ago on a dark night, they took her from that house, executed her for black alchemy. I was the one who turned her in. And you loved her, did you? Okay, very good. But now she's calling me back to the house, wants to bury her breath in my sins. But how? Oh, gosh. But I'll tell you what, buddy. This is a bad idea. You turned her in. You don't welcome home. Yeah, you don't go back. Well, why are we going back? Oh, gosh. Okay, there isn't a narrator. I'm the narrator. Far past the Hook Haven, which is woven by the grounded ships of Livber. Oh, okay, so that is where we are, if assuming I'm pronouncing it right. A coastal nation in northwest Gaia, governed not by a central authority, but by a five-member council known as the Court of Trade. It is highly advanced in seafaring. I like the fact that we get these little pop-ups for it. I think that's actually really useful and great if you want to know more without having to have a glossary or something like that. There's a whirlwind roaring in the east. You don't see it, you don't hear it, yet you know the power it holds, enough to alter all of Gaia, which I guess is the world, a windswept world of 15 island nations. Okay, fine. A womb for gales to blow out of, but you come here. You wait standing in the heart of twilight, silently, eyes shut. 5 years later, once again, you stand at the door to this house. A letter clutched in your hand. Why have we not read the letter? I feel as though we should read the letter. I read the letter, and therefore have now sealed my fate for the entire game because I've had a branching decision choice. The raindrops fall on the piece of paper, landing with soft patters. You grip the letter tightly in both hands, keeping it from being blown away by the wind. The silvery moonlight trapped beneath the clouds shimmers across the ink spilled from a woman's hand. You read the lines again. Okay, so you're not going to actually tell me what the letter says. I'm guessing that is a big plot point. I don't know what this button does. I'm going to hit it. Okay, that allows us to see the full image. That is, I guess, leave. I might be selecting that one before we know it. And this one is for settings and stuff. Cool. Okay. Oh, now we get the letter. This is great. No, we actually get the picture of it as well. So I am going to be narrating. That's great. If you're reading these lines, it means there is still something inside your heart that belongs to me. As I've always told you, death is far too ordinary a thing to keep us apart. Oh no, necrophilia. I will give birth to our creation in our home, beneath the place we once shared. You must be with me, inside me, because our creation cannot be left undone. Turn back, pass through the dark, complete us. We were always meant to be one, and we still can be, my love. As long as you have the courage, as long as you do not fear. I am waiting for you. In the never all. I mean, I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have gone, but anyway. Do we like her? Do we not like her? I don't know. We did turn her in, so we're gonna go with denial. And yet you fear that she isn't, because what awaits you may be far more dangerous than a corpse calling you to her door. Like what? Yeah, like what, narrator? Like memories. Just like this very moment, standing here in the rain, a memory brought you here, and it keeps you here. Why here? Why would Lilith call me here? Well, I think you know why. I mean, it's blatantly obvious. And then it was meant to be I had to come here. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Yes, you believe that. Don't feel bad. Most people in your place would. Standing in the rain, holding a letter from a lover you thought dead for 5 years. Few would think differently. Will I never be able to escape my memories? I can still leave. There we go. I can still leave. That's it. Go back. Go back to where? Why do you think you've come all this way? Why do you think you've returned to this wet, moss-covered, God-forsaken place? I mean, you used to live there, reeking of rot and filth. to turn back after you've been trying to reach it ever since you read that letter. I suppose. I mean, he's got a point. Yeah, put it back in my pocket, I suppose. You carefully fold the soaked paper so it won't tear under the rain. As you tuck it into your coat in the pocket, a strange sense of relief washes over you. The letter is where it belongs. Oh, gosh. But you must keep moving. You shouldn't stand in the rain any longer. Do we knock on the door or do we open the door? I mean, we did live there. But I feel like if you've not been there for 5 years, it's polite to knock. So I'm gonna... Oh, Yell the cat is here. How nice. Wait. Is Yell the cat the evil? Is he evil? Or is he nice? Our winged cootie. Cootie? I don't know. From the Sky Nation. Oh, so he's not a cat. He's like a ethereal being of some description. Okay. Well, hello, Yell. Just as your hand reaches the door, you hear Yell's voice from behind the threshold. The winged bacterium. That's a weird thing. Okay. A domesticated bacterium believed to hail from the Sky Nation due to its non-functioning wings. So a winged cat that can't fly, who never truly leaves you and never truly belonged to you. Her white fluff fur glows as if soaked in light, not rain. So we've got cats with wings that can't fly, but we're scared of alchemy. Very good. She spreads her wings and leaps swiftly towards you. I suppose they can still glide, right? Just because they can't fly. She shakes the droplets from her coat. Oh, gosh. Birds would be in big trouble, wouldn't they? From her coat, and then sits back on her hind legs. Head tilted. Amber eyes. Watching you with curiosity. Meow, meow. Shall we pet her? I don't know. Yeah, go on then. Pet Yell. Yeah, Yell is actually voice lined, hopefully by the real Yell. Yell gently brushes her head against your feet, then stops before the door. She looks up at it with a soft stroke. She traces the door frame with her paw, then returns her amber eye to you. Okay, so we should open the door. Okay, because we're going to suggest that Yell is a friend. And Yell seems happy about that. Okay, the wind falls silent for a moment. You hear the waves of the sea easing in the distance. Far away, the flash of a lightning strike blinds you. But its thunder never reaches your ears. The raindrops hang, weightless in midair. Yell glances at you one last time and spreads her wings, then leaps into the shadows between the rocks. Oh, thank you, Yell, for pushing me onto whatever horror rates me within here. The door creaks open, but even you do not know what it is you hope to see, do you? Your guilt has chased you all the way here, and at last, your sins have caught you. Well, yes. Why did we do bad things? No, you wish you were here. Oh, okay. Fair enough. As you crack the door open, the air brushing against your face is stale and musty. The sweetness of tulith, a white-covered plant resembling the forget-me-not flower. Okay. Fair enough. Mixes with the scent of something burned. It pulls you back to that festival day, the moment you first met Lilith. And then you see her. Oh, gosh. Is she actually there? No, okay. Spooky. You see her standing beneath the dim light. Like she's been torn from the heart of this house. You lose your breath. A chill crawls up your spine and you freeze. It takes you a moment to realize your knees are trembling. Whether from fear or excitement, you can't tell. A whisper slips from your lips. I've got to say, like, all of the text is like very clear and everything's very smooth. I know that's like to be expected. It's like on a well-established engine now. It's using Unity and all the rest of it, but I think it's nice. It's a shame it would be nice to maybe go have the option of going back and stuff, but it feels like it's not cheap, which is actually quite a big compliment. Oh. Okay. Well, this is less horrifying than I thought it might be. She doesn't see you, bent slightly over the table, trying to light a candle, just as you remember her. So how was she executed, would be my question. Although, if, of course, she's not really here, then that's also slightly different, right? I wonder if they're going to hide anything behind this text box at some point. Anyway, Lilith, the ghost of your past is your greatest lie. I don't know what the lie is about. And sin. Is this really her? Still Lilith. I remember this chair. One of its legs was shorter than the rest. It was made from a piece of shipwreck washed ashore like everything else around here. Okay. Ooh. And so we think, is this really Lilith, or do we say you're really alive? I'm going to go with the first one because we're still cautious. You stare stunned at the woman who stands. Well, she's not standing, she's sitting. But okay. Her hair no longer shines like it did that festival night. Reddish brown strands fall over her shoulder like wet strings. Her skin is sallow, a ghost-like paleness. And her eyes, the moment she turns her head and you meet them, another hollow question slips from your lips. Why or how? I guess how. Do we? Yeah, we do how. So this is a photo of her on the festival night with some flowers. Hair over her face or hair coming off her face? I don't know. A warm breeze carries the city's aroma far away. You two slip away from the crowded streets. The early black's crimson glow wraps Liv's hair like a Flamius Orlo. Yeah, I don't know. I need words for this. Dictionary words, please. The noise of celebration fades behind you. Right there, you hand Lilith a bouquet of white. Oh yeah, the forget-me-not flowers. She looks deep into your eyes. She smiles, tossing her hair back. She asks the same question. Wait. Oh. So are we asking this because from our memory now? I think we are, right? Yeah. So what would we have said? I think is that one. There's nothing I couldn't find for you. They overflowed from my love for you. It's the first time we met her. Let's do that one. A beautiful lie told so well, even you believed it yourself. Okay. Very good. My love. She looks at you as if about to say something. A pained smile touches her lips. A silence hang between you. You finally come. You're alive. How can this be? I still think we're going to go for that line of questioning. I assumed you had read the letter, my love. Death is far too ordinary a thing to separate us. When you left me that night, I left the boundaries of my body. Isn't that what we always sought in the end? Why did you call me? Yeah, why did you call me here? I think this is just going to reiterate the letter, right? To see you again, my love, we cannot live apart. We are two halves of one whole, and tonight we will finish what was left unfinished the night you abandoned me to my death. we grassed her in. So, anyway. As candle flame flickers, you think you see a brief shadow of hatred. I mean, that would make sense, right? Across Liv's face, as if beneath her skin, another face is waiting. Oh dear. Shall we sit in the chair? I mean, I think we're going to have to. Is it really you? Yeah. I mean, I have to sit down anyway then, don't I? Although she's standing, I don't know. I can't work out whether the narrator thinks that the artwork is meant to be one way or not the other. But that's okay, I think. Lilith slowly approaches, her eyes more clearly than ever. Something reefs beneath her gaze. Her body leans towards you, inching closer. You feel the sweet aroma rising from her skin, her warm breath brushing against you. Yeah, I think we're meant to be I think she's meant to be standing now. Anyway, my love, do you truly not recognize me? This is just a game. All of this, it has to be an illusion. I feel like she's going to get mad if I say that. No, we're still in denial. An illusion, a smile spreads across her face. If only it were my love, then perhaps I'd wake up in the night you left me. but here you are, so shall we eat? I don't have a choice. I told you I was going to have to sit in the chair. I told you I'd have to sit in the chair. Oh, she looks like not as nice now. It's her, but not her. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. I really put in work to make tonight perfect. I wanted certain things to be flawless for our reunion. After you left me to rot, it's been... She pauses for a moment. Looks out the window where the moonlight falls. You thought I should have died. I know you did. After I made you that offer, after I told you that we had to become one, our souls, my love, we had to piece our souls together and bind them with that alchemy ritual. I wish they'd have had a bit of a better way of putting that, but that's cool. You expected me to pay the price for your madness. I said no because you had decided to destroy me. I had to make a choice. Maybe I should have said yes to you that night. Perhaps everything was already fractured and I was just ignoring it. Do we think we're going to call her mad? I mean, I suppose she does look a little bit. We'll go with that. And holding the fork freezes in midair for a second as silence stretches. Lilith's breath deepenings. Ha 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 ha. My madness. I offered you love, only love. A love so deep that even death couldn't end it, but you were afraid. Afraid to be with me beyond never all. You betrayed me. Did you think I wouldn't know? When I told you about the black alchemy ritual, when I spoke of piercing our souls together to crown our love, you saw my blood, heard my screams. You saw me vanish into the dark of the waters. Yeah, we'll remain silent. She turns her face towards you, and it darkens with hatred, with rage, with something darker, and with something even I cannot name. Oh, well done, narrator. You run out of words. Her skin ripples as if 100 tiny things move beneath it. You can't tell if it's real or just candles flickering light playing tricks on you. Then, just as quickly as it came, the moment passes. Lilith slowly leans back. Love means something different to you. You don't love me, you want to own me. Okay. It breaks my heart that you believe it could be that simple, my love. You don't understand. I never wanted to own you. Never did. The wooden walls of the house groan under the assault of the rain, driven harder by the wind. The sea crashes against the cliffs, then pulls back into itself with a hiss of white foam. I'm getting the feeling that the weather and the wind and the rain are synonymous with how Lilith might well be feeling. I realise as well that my face is in the way. I'm going to put myself down here and a tad smaller. Because at the minute, at least, yeah, that makes more sense. Darkness spreads ever outward beyond the horizon. For a fleeting moment, you wish you were out there on the deck of a ship bound for somewhere you cannot see. Too little, too late. Your madness will break both of us, Lilith. Well, she's already dead, so it already has my love. Just like those paintings you love so much. Ha 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 ha. It's not my madness. Oh no, no, it's your cowardice. Nothing more than a diseased reflection of faded memories in your mind, like this place, like me, like you. Go on, eat. Morph meat. Morph is a sacred animal known to live in herds. They have long manes, specialized pincers. Used for communication, strongly driven by a sense of belonging, they bond only with certain homins. When threatened, they can secrete a toxic chemical. How apt. I cooked it just the way you like. It wasn't easy, but it melts slowly on the tongue. When the fat coats the roof of your mouth and slips beneath your tongue, you'll taste the herbs. I never imagined it could be edible. I don't think it is edible. Oh, it's like a horse then. A poison horse. Fair enough. After the festival we first met, and that first night you told me you loved me, we saw a morph, remember? It was magnificent. Its mane was long and beautiful. You remember, don't you, my love? Afterwards, we went to get something to eat. I couldn't stop thinking about it. You were mesmerized by that creature. You kept going on about how beautiful it was, how bright its mane shone, how proud it stood. Did you really think I could tolerate... Oh, gosh. So jealous of the horse. Very good. And that first night we met, we didn't eat anything, Lilith. No, she slams hand on the table, leaning forward. Her face contorts with rage, her eyes widening, unblinking, boring to you, burning with intensity. No, 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 no. That's exactly what we ate. You told me how much you loved me, how we'd never be apart. Do you remember what else you said? I said, didn't matter that you came from a different class. I told you I'd never leave you no matter what. We're going to buy ourselves some time here. That's what you said, isn't it? You remember how your mother looked at me the first time we met. Like I was a disgusting insect, or worse, a bacterium, which is what the cat is. Okay. If I wasn't born a noble in this other place, I was nothing to her. And no, you didn't stand beside me. Lilith doesn't take her eyes off you. Every movement of her body quivers as she tries to cut them off me with her fork. Her head tilts slightly, her crimson hair glinting in the candlelight, silky strands swaying back and forth. Your gaze drifts towards her plate, and in that moment you realize she's not cutting the meat at all. She's driving the knife into her own thumb, slicing deep. The blood spills, mingling with the meat. Trying to stop her? Yeah. Oh, what? My love, that's so sweet of you to worry about me. It was just a moment of distraction, that's all. When you're here, everything else disappears. All of my memories, my fears, my pain. This is the price of loving you. Maybe we shouldn't, I don't know. Anyway, she quickly wraps her thumb in a scrap of parchment that had fallen onto the floor. For a moment, she stares at the porcelain plate, watching blood pool over the meat. Then she stabs her fork into the meat and lifts it to her mouth, her eyes closed as she chews, as if savouring something profound. Ask her if she's okay, or ask her... she's clearly not okay, but anyway. Her vacant eyes... she's clearly, morphed back into her calmer self rather than her, very possessive self, I suppose. Her vacant eyes blink, then find yours. What did you say? Oh, I'm fine. It's just, I never told you how my mother died, did I? She was addicted to doping, an alchemical a substance that induces happiness but carries a high risk of addiction. Okay, fine. Some said she was obsessed, but I never wanted to believe that. I must have been 7 when she had her final episode. Her stash was all empty, so she thought she could drink what remained in her own blood. When they found her, she drowned herself. Tragic. Though I used to think it was funny, but now I understand why she did it. You thought it was funny that your mother drowned in her own blood? Yes, okay. No more context needed. The candle flickers, rain lashes against the windows. You listen until the soft patter of every drop echoes in your ears. Lilith's breath mingles with yours. Slowly she circles around you and slips into the darkness. The woman watches you, unblinking. She waits, impatient for you to eat. Shall we try and leave? Or try to eat? I'll be honest. It seems like a really bad idea to eat something that someone's cooked you in this situation. Yes. Yeah. This is when I get stabbed, isn't it? She looks quite angry. Oh no, okay. Her features, they're slipping. Like another form beneath her skin. The true horror she's hiding is struggling to surface. Wait, this is not the true horror. Never, never, never head for the door. Standing up, your head spins. You steady yourself. Move towards the door. Behind you, Lilith gasps. Just as your trembling hand reaches the door, Lilith blocks your path, eyes widening with madness. The mouth agape. She clutches the knife she'd used to cut the meat. I hope her thumb's okay. You instinctively tense up. Lilith, don't be ridiculous. Get out of my way. You've completely lost your mind. Well, I don't know. I think that might inspire her to violence. Shall we try and calm her down? Because this does not look very calm at all, I will say. You can't leave, not before you've finished. You must first rip me from your heart. Can you do that, or I must do it for you? I wish I could have saved you from this pain. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Rain pounding against the window intensifies. Oh, the window's still fine. Lightning briefly illuminates the paintings, fresh and glistening as if just painted. Your eyes drift towards the morph meat. It subtly moves on the bloodied plate. I won't let you out of here, not yet. Not until I've said all I need to say. Yeah, okay. You're kidding, right? We've talked, my love. You already understand. Everything's out in the open now. No more secrets, no more shadows, no more masks. There's only acceptance. You're mine, you belong to me, and I'll tear out the part of you that refuses to accept it. I'll take the very essence from inside your heart for you, my love, for us. So he did say earlier that you wanted to, like, control and own him. You said, no, that's not the case. And now you're saying yes. On her maddened face, there is a terrifying grin mingled with dread. Veins bulge on her forehead. The whites of her widened eyes are bloodshot. Her grip tightens on the knife until her knuckles whiten. She steps towards you. Let's say stop. What does It's Awakening? Anyway, I need to read the actual thing first. Lilith's crazed eyes bulge as if ready to burst from their sockets. Beneath her ragged green clothes, her chest heaves violently with each breath. Then suddenly, her skin splits apart like parched earth around an ever-blowing whirlwind on a distant island nation. Her cheeks, mouth, hair, your last shred of rational thought screams at you. Run or It's Awakening. I don't know. We'll go for It's Awakening, I suppose. Paralyzed, your trembling body takes a single step back. Your gaze locks onto the rebirth happening before you. Lines emerge right down the right side of her face, spreading towards her neck, chest, and then pieces peel away like yellowed leaves. Beneath is not flesh, but damp tissue, like moss, like dreams long forgotten and rotted, or emotions left unsaid, which caused decaying in her heart's depths. I'm not going to try. I'm going to read it actual words because I might struggle with this one. I am everything you kept hidden. The seed that sprouted in the crackness of your illness. She locks her blood-filled eyes on you. Her flayed face exposed. Her words pull out of her mouth unformed. I am us. I don't know. I don't think this is beautiful. I mean, that might be interesting for picking over alternative options. But we're going to, yeah. I must run. I have to escape. This is madness. Your mind snaps back as if surfacing from deep water. The moment you register the horror standing before you, you flinch. You trip over one of the books scattered across the floor and fall, struggling to your knees. You crawl deeper into the house. You remember right then, beneath the house is a cellar door which leads outside. Yeah, go on then. Let's go for the cellar. There's nothing left to separate us, my love, with zeros. From the darkness of the corridor, Lilith's voice emerges, scarcely taking shape in her throat. It carries the strangeness of an extra Gaian, creature that seems to have only just learnt how to speak. You sprint and finally reach the cellar door. Yes, there is like a bit of rebirth going on then. Gripped by sudden terror, you seize the cellar's cold handle, expecting a hand to clutch your shoulder at any moment as footsteps grow louder down the corridor. But it never comes. As you push the door open, a wave of dampness and the nauseating stench of things that should have been dead hits you in the face. Stepping through the doorway, you slam it shut, you bolt the door behind you, and abysmal silence and darkness wraps around you. And there is that door, the one leading down to the basement. The cellar hatch that opens to the outside. Freedom, it's beyond that door. Okay. I don't know what close your eyes and accept Lilith means, but I can't do anything else, so... Oh no. My Latin is not once what it was. There you go. Act 2. Echoes deep within. Oh, there we go. And that's it for now. Never mind. Okay. Well, I didn't die, so that's good. We've made this game 5 friends and 1 cat. We've made our game as professional and artistic as possible. Everything from the visual to the music is handmade. No AI. Well, I mean, you expect it, right? But I guess the world has changed quite a bit. We plan to release this game as a full version on 20th of October. Add it to your wish list. We're a team passionate about creating narrative-driven games. If you enjoyed our story and would like to be amongst the thirsty about future games, please sign up for our mailing list. Okay, and there you go. That's the mailing list if you want to sign up. So, only the first thing. I mean, I guess it is a demo. Anyone can play it. So, that kind of makes sense. It's interesting, I will say. The smoke and mirrors bit. I mean, I think is it more like a Silent Hill thing where it's all in this guy's head? Maybe. But, yeah. I was assuming even if I couldn't, it'd be nice if we could take the saves over from the demo to the main game, unless there's like particular big differences, I suppose, that mean that that's not possible. But yeah, it'd be quite good to carry on the story and see where it goes. But yeah, everything is very vibey, interesting. And yeah, I don't know if you can. I don't know. I don't necessarily enjoy games like this, but like I say, very interesting. Good use of sound, good use of visuals. Everything on the UI and stuff is really nice. It's obviously been very well made. So full compliments so far on the demo. But I will reserve full judgment, of course, until the full game comes out. Hopefully, I'll have time to play it. I think I'm trying to have a think about where I'm going to be at that time, and that might be tricky. But yes, we'll see. If I never get to come back to it, that would be a shame, at least for a video. I'll at least try to get back to it in terms of actually being able to play it, though, because it seems very interesting. And yeah, I wonder if you could actually get yourself killed in the demo. I imagine it must be possible, but I kind of feel as though I picked most of the options that would lead into that eventuality. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. And yeah, I will see you all very soon. I got more Claire Obscure stuff to come out on the channel. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. And yeah, feel free to wishlist and all the rest of it if you think this is an interesting idea. I'm not sure how much it's going to release for. I had it up earlier, but I've lost it. It will release for some amount of money, I presume. And yeah, very nice. It's coming out on 20th of October, 2025. Lovely. See you all soon. Bye for now.